Okay.
Purpose. No one can create your purpose for you. No one can tell you who to be. So in purpose, you have to create your own purpose. And in evolution, you have to evolve towards that purpose. It's easier to live when you have goals to meet. You understand? If you have goals to meet, then you don't feel so voided, and you understand why every day you're looking at this person in the mirror, because that is the cool part about the game. You get to be anybody you want to be.
All right, welcome. I'd like to welcome y'all again to another episode of the Power of Ownership podcast. And we have a guest here. We have Ken, the tax sales master. Is that what you go by, or do you, is there like a like you go by your first and last name, or do you go by this Ken, the tax sales master?
Yeah, basically everybody on social media knows me as the tax sale master.
Mm-hmm.
And socially around here, people will call me, my first name Ken or my last name. Okay. But it is basically under the tax sale master.
Gotcha. All right, I got it. All right, so I'm wondering why we usually have our names here, but I'll go ahead and put your name in the chat. Go ahead and give them introductions here, of who you are, where they can find you, so on and so forth.
Okay. Well, people, like I said, we're known as the tax sale master. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, okay, under the tax sale master. And we do a lot of videos. We do a lot of educational videos of how to do tax lien and tax deed investing. And you can always find us. You can find us very easily. If you go to taxsalesclass.com, taxsalesclass.com, or you can always give me a call if you like, 310-418-5495.
Gotcha. All right. So, and kind of give them a 30 to 60 second spiel for those that don't know what tax sales are, and kind of give them a little spiel of what you do and how can you help the general public? What can you help them with?
Well, United States here, everybody pays property taxes. Okay. Mm-hmm. And if you don't pay property taxes, the government's going to put a lien on the house. And then you are able to buy the lien on the property or acquire the property, okay, if they don't pay their property taxes in a deed. So you can get a great interest rate, or you can get a fantastic price on a property.
Mm-hmm. Right. And then what do you do to help them acquire these properties?
Well, basically, we have a community, okay, that we purchase properties a lot as joint ventures around the country. But the big key that we try to do is that we do put a lot of educational videos out there, okay? We try to put 5 videos out every single day, 30-second clips of how the auctions work around the country, and actually how you can go and buy a house. You actually buy a house for $2,000 or $3,000 for delinquent property taxes, or if you have some extra money, you can get 25% returns on an interest that you've lent the money to the government because you're first position on the property.
Mm-hmm. I got you. All right. So how long have you been doing this? And how did you get into this?
Well, I started in 1990s, okay, and I've purchased and sold many thousands of properties, you could say. I was one of the success students of Carlton Sheets, if you remember him, No Money Down Deals, and Robert Allen. So I was actually on his national television show back in the 1990s. And I got into the tax sale business just by accident because I'm down in Los Angeles County, and I got tired of buying these properties that were $700,000, $800,000, $1 million properties, which has a big risk on it when you're taking a big loan, big mortgage on the property. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
and selling the property and making a profit for that time period. So I kind of stumbled upon it by going to some of the auctions that were having it here in California. And then I started going to other states and learning how they were doing it in other states and what states do I like better and which states I don't like particularly, and or which counties or cities that I may like too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into my introduction real quick, and then if this is your first time tuning into the Power of Ownership podcast, this is the interview series where we interview business owners, realtors, politicians, anybody that's into ownership and that could speak on from an ownership standpoint. My name is Brandon B. Dixon. My NMLS is 1541210. It's at Billionaire Loan, also on all social media. My website is www.applywithb.com. You could book me for a consultation there, or you could apply for a mortgage. Also, you could call me 832-753-5541. You can call me 24/7. Last but not least, don't forget I'm a licensed realtor as well. So you can go to my website, www.brandonbdixon.com, if you want to lease, list, so on and so forth. So without further ado, let's get into some of the questions here. And then we do a series of questions. Then we have a rapid fire round at the end. Are you ready, Ken?
Sure.
All right, gotcha. All right, so let's get it going here. So first thing first, what does ownership mean to you?
Well, ownership is very important because ownership is basically explaining that you own a property. You could say you can actually control a property too by an ownership way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a way that you can say a landlord can't come in and say, hey, you got to move, your rents are going up, all those factors, because you do have ownership of some type of property, either real property, personal property, however you want to call it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right. So what does it mean to you? That's a textbook definition. What does it mean to you personally?
Security. I believe in security. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Security is ownership. Okay. Is I'm secured on whatever I have, that as long as I pay, if you have a mortgage on the property, or if you have to pay your property taxes or insurance, you have security. You really do. That's my definition of ownership.
Gotcha. So it's more about the security blanket, the peace of mind.
Correct.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
Correct.
All right, so let's go to the next question. What's the first thing you ever owned that changed your life?
First thing that I ever owned that changed my life, I would think probably when I first, I think probably changed my life is really, I don't, it's actually personal property. When I purchased a car, because when I had a car, I did not have to rely on somebody else bringing me to school, to either high school, college, or to my job. Okay. Right. I actually had a vehicle that actually changed my life that I could just use and wouldn't have to worry about someone bringing me somewhere or riding a bicycle somewhere or anything. I think that was really the big key for me.
Gotcha. So that enabled you to take more personal responsibility for
Correct.
yourself. That way you don't have to rely on anybody else. That made you self-sufficient. All right.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right. Cool. Next question. What are you working to own next?
Well, I think what we're owning next, okay, and I call it owning because I am controlling something, okay, is buying a lot more of the tax liens that we are buying all around the country. Okay. So my thing here is basically is owning. I put the tax lien certificates as ownership because I am having ownership on sometimes a lot of these properties that you do get ownership on. So that's really what I'm doing now.
Right. So you just acquisition of properties right now.
Right. My goal is to acquire more properties through the tax lien to convert to the tax deed business. Yes.
Gotcha. How many do you have? How many doors do you have personally?
Well, we're doing about 35 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're doing, but again, the property value, the amounts we pay on the property taxes are very little, $2,000, $3,000. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a major amount of capital you have outlaid, even though there's a number of properties we're doing, but that's what we're doing right now.
Right. So that capital has to be tied up, what, at least a year, right?
It varies. Some could be 4 months, some could be 6 months, some could be a year. It all varies by what state you're going to go to and if you're going to do a deed or a lien type of auction or a redeemable deed.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So next question. What is one mistake that you made in business that cost you money, and what did it teach you?
Yeah. One, be very careful
Mm-hmm.
of the contractors you hire on your jobs.
Right. That is a huge pain point.
That was a big mistake that I learned, but it did teach me what to do more and also to pivot and do possibly something else that I wouldn't have to rely so much on.
Gotcha. So with the contractors, it's tough. Like, and then what's happening right now in 2026, it's not like it was 20 years ago. So just the pride in the work is a lot different.
Yeah.
So it's different. So I definitely feel you on that. All right. So next question: what's one thing people in your industry get wrong?
They believe it's a get rich quick scheme.
Gotcha. So they treat it as such, right?
Correct. Unfortunately, I don't like to say it. There are a lot of instructors out there, gurus, however you want to call it, investors who paint the picture that you can make this money quick and fast.
Mm-hmm.
But when you actually get into the business and not really. You'll make some money, but you're going to make more money on the longer term.
Right. So it's a long term. It's a long haul, not just a hop in and get rich quick type thing. I think getting rich quick is an oxymoron anyway. So anybody that tells you get rich quick, you better hold on to your pockets.
Yeah, I agree there, 100%.
Gotcha. Let's get this next question. If someone had $1,000 and wanted to improve their financial future this month, what would you tell them to do?
If they want to increase, okay, so would they make their financial improvement in 30 days, or would they make their financial improvement for the long term?
Well, it said financial future. So in the future.
Okay, future. So I would say buy a tax lien certificate on properties that you believe have a higher likelihood that the owner would not pay the property taxes back.
Mm-hmm.
And just
for
do it very,
$1,000?
Yeah, you can do it for $300, $400.
Well,
yeah. Okay. I mean, that's what I do. I mean, we acquired a vacant lot for $800 and it's worth 30,000.
Right.
Okay. Doing nothing to it.
Right.
Okay. And then there's additional properties that my contractor is fixing that we acquired for $3,000 and it's worth fixed up $180,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So again, long term, you have to put your money there and then wait to see if the owner is going to pay you back or not plus interest. And if they don't, then you legally can foreclose them.
Gotcha. Right. I got you. All right. So how can a community support you right now?
How can community support me, right? I think basically the best way to support us right now is actually going to our channels, okay? Going to our Facebook channel, our Instagram, our TikTok, our YouTube, our X. We joined school, okay, community. So we're under there, under the Tax Sale Master. I believe that's the best way that we could receive support from a community right now.
Right, right. Gotcha. Next question is going to be who is the ideal client for you, and what will make the perfect referral?
I believe one of the big things that I was hearing this from Tony Robbins the other day, and the people that I'm looking for are the people who are basically want to make a change in their life. Okay. They are not happy being content where they are. Okay. And they
Mhm.
want to grow more in their financial endeavors. Okay. So my type of client or type of person I'm looking for is looking for the person you could say, as Les Brown says, you got to be hungry. And I'm looking for people who want to be hungry in their business endeavors. Okay.
Mm.
And that ideal clients are basically, in my opinion, similar situation that they want to work together as joint ventures because we have a lot of joint ventures that we do around the country
Mhm.
and people who are committed. Okay, people who are not wishy-washy, say one thing and then something else, they do something else. That's something I don't want.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So that's the end of the regular questions. Now we got the rapid fire round. So are you ready for those?
Yes.
All right, cool. Let's get it. All right. So rapid fire. Favorite business book?
I think that Jim Rohn book of the seasons um, is probably one of the better books that realizes that there's different seasons in your life that's going
Hmm. And why is that your favorite?
on. Because I realize that one, that in your life you are going to have some ups and downs. The downs are really going to be in as called the winter months. The ups
Hmm.
are probably going to be spring. And fall, it's going to be when you harvest everything. And summer is just basically making sure that your crops or your business keeps going level straight. And then in the fall is when you're able to reap the rewards. That's the reason why.
So just sectioning off your life and working for future and this compartmentalizing
That's
your time. All right.
correct.
Gotcha. All right. Next question. Best business purchase under $500.
Oh, the tax lien. I mean, that's what the business I do right now under
Right.
$500 is the tax liens, turning the liens into the deeds. It's my best business purchase that I've done.
Gotcha. All right. So you morning routine or night owl?
Morning routine. Okay.
Gotcha. Elaborate on that.
I basically my morning routine is basically to get up in the morning, walk
Hmm.
around the neighborhood, and do a 30-minute live on TikTok every morning. Okay.
Gotcha.
That is my minimum morning routine that I do.
Gotcha. Right. And yeah, I'm trying to get to back to the morning. I'm gonna do one in the afternoon, but it seems to me the morning, the afternoons, evening, which is like the prime time is the best time for me that I've seen. That I get the most reactions to me. So next question: biggest opportunity in the next 12 months that you see? It's the biggest opportunity in the next 12 months.
Um, Again, I'm going back to my business
Mm-hmm.
of converting the liens into deeds. I can see in the next 12 months that I'll be able to do at least 100 properties easily within 1 year
Mm-hmm.
of liens to properties.
Gotcha. What if the question I would have is, what if they do come up with the money?
Well, they do. Then they do.
Right.
They pay the taxes, and I just get my money back. Plus, I get my interest.
Gotcha. And is that capped? Is the interest capped
Um,
on?
Well, yeah. So every state is going to be different. Arizona, you could get up to 16%. In
Right.
Florida, it could be up to 18%. West Virginia, you get no interest.
Right.
Okay.
You just get your
So
money back.
yeah. So every state is going to be different.
Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. Let's get the next one. What's one business mistake you'll never make again?
Um, I will probably, if okay, my I will probably never, ever, ever do 3 or 4 properties at one time, rehabbing 3 or 4 properties at one time.
Mm,
That was a very bad mistake that I did, because I wasn't focused on that one property, and then I was relying on people's opinion, and that was a bad mistake. So
right.
very, very bad. That I will
What,
not do that again.
what is this, managing all 3 projects at one time, or?
Yeah, it was basically managing with the right crew,
Mhm.
having certain jobs go in there at one time, and having 3 or 4 properties going on was just a nightmare.
I got you. I got you. Yeah, especially like I said, a lot of investing is easy because they watch HGTV.
Yeah,
They watch those programs and think this is easy, but you got to manage that. You got to manage that project. Even if
yeah,
you're doing rehab, you're rehabbing your own home. You still have to watch them.
yeah,
There is
yeah,
no all right, press the button and all right, it's done.
yeah,
That's not how it works. You got to
yeah,
get your hands. You got to roll up your sleeves.
yeah.
So next question: what's one business trend owners should pay attention to right now?
What's one owner business? What's one trend in business? Okay, again, I believe myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's I hate to say it, but I'm really going back to 2 things. Okay, one, I believe AI. AI is
Mm-hmm.
very critical. That people have to know the trends that's happening with AI. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
how they can um, help it help help it to help your business
Mm-hmm.
to be much more um, specific and structured, you could say. So that's what I believe is AI.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. All right. And next question: if you could give one piece of advice to your younger self, what would it be?
Do tax lien and tax deed investing when I was much younger. Okay.
Gotcha. Just hop into this earlier, right?
Yes,
Right.
100%.
It's
I
been
mean,
around
not
for a while. I've been hearing about this for 30 years.
well, it has, but
Right.
the problem here is nobody actually had. We didn't have YouTube videos back in the 1990s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you didn't have the internet back in the 1990s.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of these auctions were in person, that you had to
Right.
find out where the auctions were, and you had to go down there, you get a book,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to decipher the address of the book. But you could have got some great deals back at that time, and you can still get good deals now. I believe very, very good deals now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But if I would have done that, and two, I would have not 100% bought a property, fixed it up, and sold it. No,
Mm-hmm.
I would have bought it and hold it, or bought it and take out the trash and put it back on the market,
Mm-hmm.
or offer seller financing.
Right. Right.
Okay,
Definitely.
that's what I would have told my younger self, and says, do not go in and buy a property, fix it up, and then resell it. Do not do that.
Right. I got you. I got you. Too much to chew. You biting off too much, too much at one time.
Yeah.
You'll choke yourself, you know?
Mm.
So next one. What's one belief that you hold that most people disagree with?
Um, most people believe. I think probably when I tell people that I'm purchasing these properties at pennies on the dollar, they just don't believe me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They just don't believe me at all. even what's showing videos out there, even showing all of this stuff. And I think that's probably um, the thing
Is that
that
a
I
belief or is
basically,
that fact? Is that like a principle or is that just like a fact? People, so I'm really this is about what principle do you hold, that most people disagree with? Let's
what did you disagree with? Disagree with principle. That's a good question.
Mhm.
I would believe, I believe that I think anybody can be financially independent
Mhm.
if they put their mind to it. And
Okay.
most people will disagree with me on that.
Right. I would disagree with you on that as well.
Yeah. Okay. I mean that I think, but I truly believe that if you again you have to modify your focus and you got to modify what you do. Okay. Because if we do the same old thing, then nothing will change.
Right.
So I believe that.
I got you. I got you. All right. Let's get to this next one. All right. What's the best investment you ever made in yourself?
Um, I believe myself studying the state laws
Hmm.
of how the tax sales work in that state. And also when I, and then also talking to the county representatives is
Hmm.
learning what most people don't know.
Gotcha. So learning and investing in knowledge.
Right. Learning, investment knowledge in my particular field.
Hmm. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Very specific. All
Yes.
right. What's one thing that you're saying no to this year?
I don't want to do group joint ventures. In other words, groups are like 4 people, 5 people, because you have too many personality problems.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So I have, that's something I says I am not going to do is multiple people in a group for joint ventures. It's just not, it's not worth it. It's too many headaches.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, you got too many Indians, not enough chiefs, right? I mean, too many
Right.
chiefs, not enough Indians, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
And then you wind up getting nothing accomplished.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasting your time.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. What habit has made you the most money?
Um, I think the habit right now is that when I work, I work. When I play, I play. Okay.
Mhm.
And I think that has helped me when I come to the office. I know certain things that I do, and my habits are very specific. That I know working. I know has worked. That has changed drastically in the past couple of years after I put all my habits that I wanted. And don't worry about how many politics out there. Don't worry about sports out there. Don't worry about entertainment out there. Singers or actors, you know, they have a different um, agenda, and it's not for the benefit of my agenda.
All right. So the next question is going to be: who has influenced your business journey the most?
I think probably I don't, I listen to a lot of speakers, and I probably believe one of the speakers, which I mentioned before, Mr. Les Brown, has very been instrumental into my business journey for future.
Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. Last question. One word that describes your success.
Um, Focus.
Focus. Gotcha. Gotcha. Elaborate on that.
I'm very focused about what I need to do in my tax lien and tax deed investing. And I try to my best ability to block out, I call it the noise that can very easily distract you.
Gotcha. All right. So we got Ken, the tax sales master. Last time, go ahead, tell them where they can find you, your website and your phone number.
Yep. So you can go to taxsalesclass.com. And if you like, you feel free to give me a call at 310-418-5495.
Gotcha. Now, thank y'all for tuning into another episode of the Power of Ownership Podcast, and we'll see y'all next week.
Take ownership. Don't make excuses. Don't blame any other person or any other thing. Get control of your ego. Take ownership of everything in your world, the good and the bad. Take ownership of your mistakes. Take ownership of your shortfalls. Take ownership of your problems. And then take ownership of the solutions that will get those problems solved. And when a team takes ownership of its problems, the problems get solved. And that is true on the battlefield, it is true in business, and it is true in life.